Gamers, Dark Souls 3, any percent speed run in only 25 minutes, or under 25 minutes, I should say. I just got done watching the Dark Souls 1 speed run, which should be up by the time this video's up. I've seen some people speed run this game before, but a lot of the tech, especially like the new stuff, I'm not super familiar with. I'm more familiar with like spook quitouts and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of like my extent of knowledge on the speed runs. So I also know that people typically play on an older version because there's an item that's buffed in previous patches. If during the catacombs we pick up the ashes, I'll just assume that's why. Was it Grave Warden's ashes? I think it's the Grave Warden's ashes that gives us access to the things. Also, starting with Thief is interesting. Typically, you'll start as Mercenary, because Mercenary has the rapier. He also took Black Fire Bombs, which is something that I brought up the last video, the DS1 speedrun, because we're gonna use these for Gundyr here, and I think we might use it for Shard to upgrade our weapon, to use this to kill like the little guy behind it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I haven't seen that. Okay, yeah, different. What? Why isn't he attacking? We're triggering bleed as well a bunch of times. 2, 3. What? We fight him without fighting him? What was that? What is that? We can like stagger him? I didn't know that. Or not, like, I know you can stagger him, but like to make it so that his boss doesn't activate? Really? Do all we need is to like shoot him in the head and that like glitches him out? That's really cool. I had no idea that was possible. Also, we're gonna get, I think we should get, yep, that homeward, but yeah, I know about the homeward bone. The other two things I didn't know of. We're gonna equip that, and then homeward bones. 2 homeward bones actually we get, yeah. And then the staff. But why did we get bolt? Why did we get the bolt? Pretty sure we got the bolt, right? Am I tripping? Because we're probably gonna have to use spook. I'm pretty sure we use spook in the speedrun. Oh wait, yeah, that's another reason why we start with mercenary, because mercenary starts with spook. Yeah, he has the rapier, and most importantly, he has spook. So that we can then do spook quitouts and basically negate fall damage completely. But I don't... What was that? What? What is he doing? What is that? No, 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 no. Go back. What is this? What? What is this? What is the silly running? What is the silly running he's doing? What is that? I've never seen that. Yep. I forgot what that's called, but that's like animation canceling by falling down. Gold pie resin for Fort. What? What is that? What is the silly goofy running? Why is it so fast? How do you do that? How do you do that? What? Is this like some kind of frame perfect thing? Oh yeah, we don't need spook quit out for this. We're just better at the game. Don't worry. We're just that good at the game. We like stop slightly before every thingy. What is this? What is this glitch? This is awesome. Are we gonna kill Dancer right now? Why are we equipping this here? What? Why equip this here? We're gonna get to the boss and he's gonna be dead. Or we're gonna get to the boss and it's gonna be over, not dead. Dude, what is this glitch? This is the goofy running glitch. Yep. Okay, so far so normal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have to wait for his like little phase transition so that we can stagger him on a certain number of hits. Or at least that's what I think he's doing. That's what you do with Mercenary. What am I saying? You get the same. You get this exact weapon as Mercenary, so it's the same thing. I need to learn how to do that glitch. The silly running glitch. I also see Wolnir skip, which is interesting. So you just like, you turn back. Okay, wait, let me see if I can see what he's doing. Let's go back. So you turn around and then what does he do? Okay. He turns around. What? Then he jumps. What? What is this glitch? I don't know how to perform that. That's really cool. There's no like menuing involved, at least that I can see. Yeah, we use yeah, we use the soul there. Interesting. What? How are we? What? Are we canceling it? Wait, wasn't there a, wait, is he, I can't see his Estus. Is he using that instead of his Estus? There's like another glitch that you can do, I'm pretty sure, in I think it's in 3, where if you input the right thing, you like, the game thinks you're using an Estus, but in reality you're using a soul. So it takes up an Estus, but you use the soul. Also, this guy just spawns in whenever we reach this place. We're gonna do this. Yep, and roll cancel. Or, I forgot what it's called. Iframes. Nice. Why are we getting the shield? There's a shield here, yeah. Fun fact, this shield here, it comes with a +1, but a normal variant of it doesn't exist. You can't get this shield like in a not +1 form. It doesn't exist. This is the only place this shield exists, and it already comes with a +1. Fun little piece of trivia for you. Like if you're not modding it in, you can't get a normal version of the shield. Why are we interacting with woman? Get her, yeah. Wait, I just realized, did we get the key? Did we buy the key? I just realized that. We didn't have the... I didn't see us buy the key for thingy. Oh, wait, are we gonna buy Tears of Denial from her? Is that what it is? Yeah, see, Sigurd. I've seen people do that skip before, it's really cool. Quit out. 6 minutes and 30 seconds in, and we've been doing all this. 6 minutes in, most people won't have even killed Gundyr. This is what I love about speedrunning, man. You see like how experienced people play this game on a competitive level. Full of Vort. Yeah, so he's using an Estus instead of the soul. But clearly he's using the soul, but the game thinks he's using an Estus. And again, I'm guessing this is to just gather up more souls. There's a thing that we can get here. Frail Divine Tome. Yeah, gonna quit out to Dialgo Dogs. So yeah, he is gonna get Tears of Denial from... I forgot her name. Lilia? No, it's not Lilia. Lilia. Finally, Firelink Shrine. What are we buying? We need Fate, I'm pretty sure, right? Or does Thief already have enough Faith? Hello, Irina. Not Lilia, Irina. There it is, Tears of Denial. I actually don't know 100% what Tears of Denial does. I know that it lets you do like a bunch of glitches. Actually, let me read that. It showed up for a second. Let me read what it does. Grant 1 chance to endure when HP reaches 0. Yeah, we still need a Faith, yeah. We still need 15 Faith. Oh, look, the numbers. Gay. Excuse me? Oh, that's a... Oh, so that's what we got Farron Dart for. I've never seen this glitch here before, but what looks like happened is he used Farron Dart, but I guess he just skipped, or he switched to Tears of Denial until he used Tears of Denial without having the requirements to use Tears of Denial. And now we're doing the running. What? Yeah, because we can just do this. So, am I correct in assuming that Tears of Denial just lets you skip the game? Is that what this is? I can just do this. Also, we're skipping Wolnir. Where are we going? This is underneath. Yeah, those are the fire. Okay, we're in Farron Keep right now. Yeah, we're in Farron Keep. Are we gonna go fight the Watchers? Because the Watchers is a, I see the timetable there. Apparently, it's supposed to be after the Wolnir, or after Wolnir, which would not work in a normal game. What are we doing? Excuse me? We're not doing all of this. No, stop. I like how you can hear the fighting as well. This is one of my favorite bosses in the game, man. I love Watchers. What do we go all the way over there for? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh my god. We are underneath the arena. Is that Wolnir? Dude, I've never seen this out of bounds. I've never seen people go out of bounds in Dark Souls, I don't think. Parthis, yeah, that's gonna come in handy for later bosses. That's the thing that we're gonna have to keep picking up. Unless that's all we need and we don't need to buy anymore. But that's what we need the ashes for. That's so cool, we can just see Wolnir over there. That looks terrifying. But we don't have to fight him. Is that Irithyll? Where are we going? Catacombs of Karthus. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, we are going to Irithyll. Okay. Dude, all of... This is so weird to see. We've used all... We've used this ability once. And we look at how much we've skipped. Okay, where are we going to now? We're going to Aldridge? We're just going straight to Aldridge? How are we gonna climb all the way up there? How are we gonna do that? Dude, this is insane. Dude. The concept of killing Aldridge before Watchers is kind of insane to people who've played this game. It's like putting milk before your cereal. Like, it shouldn't be done. That's something that you should do. Is this all solid? Okay, no, it's not solid. I was gonna say. Because typically out of bounds area like this, none of this is actually solid, you know? Okay, we're up here. People are still shooting at us somehow. Because they can see a floating red orb, like a wisp from Brave, but yellow. And think, oh yeah, no, this bad guy. Can they actually hit us like this? I'm guessing they can. Also love all the shenanigans we can do since our height doesn't change. I need to learn how to do this glitch, man. I'm sure it's only in like later versions of the game, or earlier versions, I mean. This is sick. Our height doesn't change. This is so cool. All right, almost time for Aldridge. How does like combat work as a little wisp guy? Maybe we just have to like quit out and come back and we'll be back to normal. So that will fight Aldrich like this. We can just do this as well, yeah, because we can just do that. Oh, those are the deacons. That's cool. Oh, we're inside. Use this. We can just kill him now. Yeah, we can just do this. Never mind. I guess we don't even have to fight him. We just punch him. Don't even need to come out of a flame glowing form. What a hard boss. Holy challenge. I need to learn how to do this, man. It's crazy. Yeah, wait till you hear the and then you exit out and then you come back. And then you're gonna be placed on solid ground. Finally, something that I know. You're gonna be placed on solid ground. Which, pause. I think, wait, when was the last time we used, when did we use tier? It was before, it was back in, bro. We used tier so long ago. We skipped through all of Farron. Nearly all of yeah, we use it in Road of Sacrifices. Are we gonna be put back into the Road of Sacrifices? Oh, no, we're gonna be put right before. That's stable ground, really? Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess technically it is stable ground. Obviously I didn't see him touch the ground there. So my theory was kind of right. Yeah, he was inside the boss arena, put outside, but because he was still kind of out of bounds, you just do this. This is a glitch I do know. This is one I do know. Typically, you'll do this, like, not using Tears of Denial, but what you do is once you reach the actual boss arena, what you can do is that you stand in a specific point of the door, you charge attack in, and then you basically get just enough space to where the boss activates, and you have like the cutscene of the boss activating. But if you quit out, you'll be like at a specific point where if you're inside the arena, but the boss isn't activated and the game thinks you're outside. It's really cool. So you can just do that. That's what that does. And you just gotta like push them in a certain direction just to make sure that they're not outside of their code thingy. I don't know how to explain it. You just gotta make sure that they're in the right place. Also, this has a lot less menuing than Dark Souls 1, I've noticed. And these glitches don't seem as hard to pull off. This actually seems like something I could do. Now, Yorm. Yorm is located past one of the most cancerous areas in this game. What are we doing here? Uh-huh. So we just need to go down, I see. Yeah, we just we just do this. He's located in the profaned capital after we go through the dungeon. And the dungeon is where we find the jailers, the worst enemy in the game by a long shot. No competition, the worst enemies in the game. Maybe. I can't think of a worse one. Maybe there is. I don't like the snake people from where do you fight the Nameless King? I don't like the snake people from there, but they're not like as bad. Yeah, we just casually skip the entire game with this. This is crazy, man. How do you go down? What like inputs do you need to do to go down here? Also, Yorm isn't spawned in. Do we pick up Storm Ruler here? Do we kill him like the normal way? Or do we just equip like Bleed and kill him? Where is he? Where is Yorm? Oh, there we go. I just needed to go down slightly. Of course, of course. Oh, that's hard. Bro, we're just trivializing the game. It doesn't do anything. Insta-charge Storm Ruler? Alright, how? Huh? How do we... What? How do we insta-charge... What glitch is that? Oh, there goes Yorm. We haven't had to fight a single lord so far. We've had to fight 2 bosses. And coincidentally, they were the first 2 bosses. Alright, time for Dancer. Do we need to fight Dancer? No, we don't. We just leave. We're just gonna leave, I guess. Alright, where are we going, my guy? There's some stairs here that we... Okay, we just levitate? I thought we were gonna go get other stairs. What? We're not touching anything, sir? Cool, alright. Yeah, we'll just skip through the entire game. Sure. Okay, you're just gonna skip through all of Lothric Castle. Actually, no, that's not that big of a skip. Now, this here is probably gonna be a big skip, because I guarantee you we're not gonna fight Dragon Slayer armor. There's also a very vertical area, so we're gonna skip the library and we're gonna skip other thingy also. Get hit there by the fire. That's a very tight window. I don't think you can do that without getting hit. And he's using like this running glitch as well, which makes you faster. Alright, go. We can just fly across. This is already, yeah, already armor here. That is the first fog gate we've gone through. We're activating the boss. That's dangerous. We're actually fighting a boss. No way. Never mind. We're just we're just leaving. Dude. How do we open inventory? The saves 2 picoseconds because of the frame generation that it causes. yes, a ramp of books. Library is one area that I also really don't like. Not because it's like hard or anything, I just find it kind of boring. Come on, you got it. Come on, you got it. I like how also Dragon Slayer armor is still outside. Just saw like this little wisp passing by. I was like, what the hell was that? I never found this area really that hard. What is he doing? They'll never find me here. Where are we going? We're going back here? Okay. We're hitting like certain objects to get like just enough height. Come on, you got it. You got this. You got this. You can do it. There we go. So surprisingly, we've had to go through most of library, which I'm surprised by. I thought we would have just not done any of this. That thing there will kill you, by the way, because he's not using any armor and he's still low level. That if that hits him, he is 100% dead. These guys here can also be a pain. Yeah, we just do that. Whoop. Get down. All right, what do we do with twin princes? How do we fight these? Do that. Okay, man. Second phase. They'll never see this one coming. One shots them. That one arrow pierces their heart. Okay, what is gonna happen here? Is he choosing not to look? Ah, I think I know what he did there. I think I know what he did there. At least I hope what I'm thinking is what he did, because that would be pretty cool. Dark Souls has this thing where to save memory, if you're not looking at an enemy, it basically doesn't exist. I don't know if that applies to bosses, but what happens is, when you're not looking at an enemy, what it does is if it's aggroed onto you, it'll just like teleport behind you to kind of like simulate it running after you. I don't know if that's what he did, because it didn't look like the normal teleportation that Lorien had. Oh, maybe he just no, but that would have, I don't know what he did, because that would have happened with Dragon Slayer armor, and Dragon Slayer armor didn't die. So no, it was probably just his normal teleportation, and I'm just being stupid. That's really quick there, by the way. That's also really quick there, by the way. Usually you have this whole animation, he just skipped both times. That's sick. Nice. Lord of Cinder. It's time for the Cinder Lord. We still have the... We still have this little dagger. We haven't upgraded it once, by the way. But the Carthus Rouge is just so busted. Are we despawning his aggro as well? What are we doing? Oh, that's stable ground. Oh, that's so stupid. The little square, the little bit of the pillar is solid ground. Yeah, so you spawn inside the boss. That's so stupid. I hadn't even activated the boss. Why did he? Okay, that's stupid. Yeah. Was there a fog wall activated there? Because he went in. I'm guessing he triggered the boss, but the last thing that he touched was solid ground, like the little bit there. So he touches that, goes inside, aggro's boss, quits out, and then when he spawns in, fog wall is up, but he's inside the fog wall, so he can just do this. Is that what that is? Exhilarating final boss. Yeah, we did it in 24 minutes and 57 seconds. 57 seconds. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's really cool. Damn, does he show his time? 24. Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's really, again, very cool speedruns. But a lot of the stuff that he did, I'd never seen before. Like the Tears of Denial thing, I didn't know you could just do that. Because I've seen a glitch where you don't like entirely skip Wolnir, or you kind of what did you skip? There was a skip similar to this using Spook, but that's using the Mercenary, and this guy chose Thief. And so we don't pick up Spook. Therefore, we can't do Spook quit outs, but we can do Tears of Denial skips, I guess. That's really cool. That's awesome, man. As always, very cool seeing people that are good at this game.